The AFC playoff race is no doubt shaping up to be a tight one all the way to the finish, but there is one team in particular that I'm going to be watching for as a Jets fan. Let's talk about it. And well, welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Wa2K99. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch these videos. So, the Jets are now off their bye week. They are heading into their game this week against the New York Giants, and they're pretty much right in the wild card hunt. They are 3-3, about a half a game back of Buffalo for the last spot. And the AFC, while the best teams in the league are no doubt in the AFC, it's definitely the deeper conference. It's going to take a pretty extraordinary effort for any of these teams to make the playoffs because there is just so much competition. And that's why I wanted to come on and make this video. You know, as we start to look at, okay, who's this team have left? How are they playing so far? You know, who's got the real challenge ahead of them? We really have to start to look deeper because now that we're a third of the way into the season, we're starting to get an idea of who these teams are, how good they really are, and who's a little bit maybe prone to slipping up here. Now, no doubt, the AFC North that's in my mind the most deep division in the NFL. All four of those teams have a legitimate chance to make the playoffs. You still got Kansas City. You've got some great teams in the AFC East as well. Very good teams, at least. You know, definitely legitimate playoff contenders. But there is one team that I don't think anybody's really talking about too much as a playoff contender, but they are sneaking their way into the conversation, and they could be a major obstacle for the New York Jets to get past. It's not any of the teams in the AFC North. It's not a team in the AFC West. It's not even a team in their own division. It is from the AFC South, widely acknowledged as maybe the weakest division going into the season. I'm going to be watching the Houston Texans. Yeah, I'm really going to be watching Houston the rest of the way. Now, I thought going into the season, they were a team on the rise. I like the hire of demecoryans as head coach. I thought they would take second place in the AFC South behind Jacksonville. Maybe they'd win 6 games or so and be that classic spoiler team down the stretch and have their breakout next year. I thought I was giving them respect. Apparently, I didn't give them enough. Right now, Houston has a 3-3 record. They are 2-2 in the AFC. Those are identical records to the Jets. Now, if you look at the schedule, Houston has the third easiest strength of schedule remaining. By comparison, the Jets have the 15th easiest, so kind of in the middle. But just to roll through the Houston schedule with you real quick, this week they're at Carolina, who hasn't won a game. Then they're home against Tampa Bay, at Cincinnati, who's had their struggles, home against Arizona, home against Jacksonville, tough game. Home against Denver, who's a train wreck. At the Jets, going to be a big one. At Tennessee, a team that is now in absolute seller's mode. Home against Cleveland, tough game. Then they host Tennessee for the second time, so they got the Titans twice in 3 weeks. And they finish the season at Indianapolis. So basically to summarize that, they have 11 games left, and only 3 games are against teams over 500. Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, and Cleveland. That's it right now. Houston has an excellent schedule. They are in great position to make a run at the wild card. You know, you look at the roster. Great offensive line led by Laremytunsil, jarretpatterson, and shaqmason. Dameonpierce, a fine power running back in his second year. And with the passing game, you got to be impressed with cjstroud. They are 5th in passing yards per game. And with Stroud, never mind the completion percentage, the total yards. It's not about that, really. With a rookie quarterback, you hope he makes good decisions early on. You want to have that mental thing there first, and you can always teach technique later. Well, cjstroud has 9 touchdowns to 1 interception. For a rookie quarterback, that is fantastic. With most Jets rookie quarterbacks, it's usually the other way around, right? 1 touchdown and 9 interceptions. But nicocollins, a legitimate wide receiver, 29 catches for 547 yards, 3 touchdowns. Daltonschultz is there at tight end. He's got 3 touchdowns. On defense, they're allowing just 18 points per game. Very good pass rush with Willanderson, Jonathangreenard, and Jerry Hughes, the ex-Buffalo Bill. And blakecashman, our old pal, Blake Glassman. He is actually healthy now. He was named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week during Week 6. I got to say, I feel good for the guy. It just... just crap luck with the Jets. Guy couldn't stay healthy, and now he's getting to show what he can do. It's a little bit like Travis Darno with the Mets going to all these other teams, maybe in a way. But you also have a good secondary. Derekstingley, when healthy, is good. You got Stevennelson, 3 interceptions. Great safety tandem with Jimmieward and Jalen Petrie. Houston is also +6 in turnover differential. Very, very important. Now, these two teams, the Jets and the Texans, they square off at MetLife Stadium on December 10th. It will be, let's see, the Blake Cashman, Neville Hewitt, georgefant, and Sheldon-Rankins revenge game. That game, when you're looking at the schedule early on, you're looking at all the division games, you're looking at the Giants, the Eagles, a lot of exciting games. But this game was probably going to garner as little attention as any other one before the season. But I'm telling you, that Jets-Texans game, that could wind up being huge for the playoff outcomes for both of these teams. Well, those are my thoughts. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you think Houston is going to be a real playoff contender, or is it just kind of smoke and mirrors right now? I'd like to see your thoughts. Put them right down there in the comments section. A thumbs up would be appreciated. Please share with your friends. Let's get the word out about the channel. I thank you guys so much. I'll see you right back here with more content from you know where, the Wicker Chair.